Hi, it's Kelly here from spiritualawakeningsigns.com, coming to you today with another global energy update. So we're taking a look at the type of energy shifts that we're seeing that are affecting us, and we're talking about how they affect us emotionally, energetically and spiritually, because they're really, really affecting us right now. Now what we'll do is we'll talk about that, and then of course we always have a free meditation at the end of this video that will energetically adjust you to easily move through these shifts that are coming up throughout the next few weeks and the next month. So let's talk about how those global energies are affecting us right now. Well, the first thing that's coming up very, very much right now is empath energy. So empaths, which you probably are if you're watching this video, empaths are very sensitive people. They are attuned to the needs of others. They're very caring. They can get very easily overwhelmed because we tend to absorb all the negative energies and all the challenges of those around us. And it can even come from the space that we're in, the rooms that we're in. You know, we're sensitive to arguments. It's a very sensitive energy. And of course, it's a very spiritual energy. But what's coming up is the clearing and the healing that needs to be done around empathic energy. So you might find that you've been that little bit more sensitive than usual. You might find that your sensitivity is more sensitive than usual or has increased more recently, because that's the energies that are shifting. You might even find that you're in more of those negative aspects. You might be feeling unsafe. You might be feeling vulnerable. You might be feeling taken advantage of by your friendships, by your connections. And this is what's going to lead you to what we're seeing coming up in a big way this month is friendship reviews. So starting to look at the connections in your life and really asking yourself truthfully, are these people really aligning with my energy? Is this healthy? Looking at maybe there are some toxic or negative dynamics within the friendship or connection. Is that good for you? Is that really a balanced relationship? And is that something that you want to take with you as you move forward on your spiritual journey? So a lot of these questions are coming up for us as empaths, and we're starting to really take review, which leads us to the next thing that's coming up throughout March, and that really is these unhealthy cords and connections that we have, because we create these energy cords between us and others, and they are a kind of two-way street, a transfer of energy, and you need to really be looking at where are the transfers of energies imbalanced. You know, where is someone taking more from you than you're receiving? Where's that balance just a little bit out of alignment, or maybe a lot out of alignment? This is where you're going to see things more accurately. You're going to be looking at friendships with fresh eyes and seeing things maybe that you either didn't see before or things that you didn't quite want to acknowledge before. They're going to start coming up to the forefront. And it's going to be good for us ultimately because we're seeing things clearly for the first time. It's bringing in a lot of really clear, healthy energy to make sure that you have the right connections and the right friendships to lead you forward on your spiritual journey. So this is a really key moment where you need to review and really adjust things according to your energy and your journey in a way that is really right for you. So it packs a bit of a punch this month. There's really quite a lot of energy coming up, and it could be creating a lot of emotion, it could be creating a lot of sensitivity and a lot of overwhelm too. So we promised you that with all the changes that were going on, that we would reduce the price of our most important and valuable meditations that are for your spiritual journey and your spiritual awakening, that we would reduce the price and keep them there for at least 1 full year. So we've got another 2 to add to that today. And what I've done is I've chosen ones that directly align with the energies that we're seeing right now. So I think these will be really helpful for you if these are the type of issues that you're facing, which I think most of us are because of the way energy's shifting. So first of all, we've got the Emanating Empath. That's a guided meditation to recalibrate your energetic sensitivity and radiate divine love and light. So really helping you to adjust. It's great if you feel that you need to protect your sensitivity, if you want to reduce painful levels of empathy, because sometimes it can get that strong. And if you want to adjust your energies to feel more safe, more grounded and more aligned on the earth plane. That's really it's really a big issue for us as empaths, but any of the sort of key issues that you get as an empath, this meditation will definitely do the trick that you need. And the second one is the compassionate cord cutting. So this is to compassionately cut energetic cords to unhealthy or toxic relationships, which a lot of us empaths need, to reclaim stolen energy that you've lost to others, and to stand in your personal power. Now, this is great if you are empathic, if you're sensitive, but you're maybe struggling to make connections, or maybe you're struggling to maintain healthy, balanced friendships. Maybe they're not very balanced. And it's especially great if you've been affected by narcissism, or you feel that you are giving too much away, you're being taken advantage of, or being kind of vampired off of energetically. The good thing about this meditation is it's always done with compassion, because that's the light worker way. We want to clear these cords out, but we want to do it in a respectful and compassionate way, because we always try to do these things with good energy. We don't need any negativity in there in order to shift and move forward in a way that is healthy for you and healthy for the other party too. So, more than that, we'd like to do a meditation just to really help you build further on the foundations of the 2 meditations that I have listed. Now, if you already have them, you can boost their effectiveness even further, because we're going to do a meditation that kind of bridges that, creates a bridge for these. But if you don't have them, you'll still get benefit from the energetic adjustments that we're going to do in this video, and I encourage you to do so. Now, it's all about building on the foundations that you set with the original 2 meditations, but we're wanting to supercharge that benefit and that success right now. So it's really about making sure that we can adjust the empathic levels of sensitivity that you're going through right now, so that you can use those empathic skills and abilities without becoming completely overwhelmed, which is usually the thing that shows up most of all for empaths like us. And we're going to do that to help you reset your relationships and your connections so that they are balanced, so that you're moving out of that energy of being vampired off of, being taken advantage of, given too much. And these 2 things will work in tandem, so that we're really getting the shifts that empaths need to shift out of that sort of vulnerability, that negative energy, and move into more strength as a confident light worker, so that you can move forward. So you'll see how they all kind of work together, they work on top of each other, and they become something new, they become this new frequency when you use them in that way. So if you have one or both of those meditations, I advise you to pause the video, go and use them, and then come back and use this meditation, so that you're building further on the foundations that you have. If you don't, it's okay, you just listen to the meditation now, and of course if you're interested in any of those, they are listed below just in case you want to check them out and see if they resonate with you. So let's get started. Now, if you've never tried any of our meditations before, all you need to do is relax. I'm working with a collection of high vibrational spirit guides who are dedicated to helping us on the awakening pathway. And when you listen to this video, they will go to work on your behalf. They will make energetic adjustments. But the most important thing is that when we work with these guides, they adjust your energy levels for you. This is not a blanket meditation that is exactly the same for everyone. They'll work with you and they'll adjust those levels to you, your awakening and your energy. So it's very, very specific, and that's no matter when you watch. 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, makes no difference. Those adjustments are there for you, and the guides are there for you too. So I invite you now to close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Just signalling to the body and the energy system that this is your time for healing. And hold the intention that you are allowing the guides to begin working with your energy now. So the first thing that we'd like to do is to remove any empathic overload and overwhelm, because as empaths we absorb everything around us. All the negativity, we want to help everyone, we want to take it away from them to ease their pain, but it just ends up becoming congested in our own energies. So let's ask that any energetic overwhelm or overload is cleared and released from your system now. And the guides are showing me that tends to happen up around the upper chakras, so up around the head, the third eye, the crown chakra. And that of course blocks us from our intuition. Very important that we get that cleared out. And you might like to take a nice deep breath, just allowing that energy to be released through the breath. It can assist with shifts. You do that when you feel so inclined. And let's also clear any confusion that has resulted from this sort of blind spot, this congestion that is affecting the energy. And I can see you'll hear from my voice that it's affecting the throat chakra too. It's affecting the communication because we get confused, we get stuck, and seeing that we sometimes have moments where we don't know what to say. So let's clear all of that energy from your space and show you that it's safe and possible as an empath to speak your truth, to communicate clearly, to set healthy boundaries. Let's release any energy in your auric field that you may have picked up from those around you, but also from the space around you, from the environment you're in, the environments you've been to. I'm seeing that we pick up a lot of that negativity and we carry it with us. Let's instead send that to the light to be transformed and transmuted now. And again, you might like to take a nice deep breath just to assist in clearing that energy from your space. Good. Okay, so let's bring in a download now to show you how to see with spiritual clarity so that you can healthily review the connections, friendships, relationships that you have, so that you know who aligns with your energy and who may not be for your highest and best good now. Show you that it is safe for you to see this, to know this, to acknowledge this truth, and that your life and your well-being will be improved as a result of it. We're getting a big clearing through the crown chakra now, third eye in the crown chakra, psychic chakras. Good. Let's bring in a download to show you the truth about what healthy, balanced friendships are. What true friendship really means, what it feels like, and that it is safe and possible for you to experience true friendship now. And the guides are actually bringing in like-minded souls, which is wonderful. They're starting to draw in those like-minded souls to you, to your energy, to your life. And I'd like us to activate soul connections now. Let's ask that they are drawn to your field, these true soul connections, true friends, souls that you resonate with on the same level, who can understand you and you can understand them with mutual respect and care. Wonderful, that's created a good shift. So just start to bring yourself around now. Become aware of the room and just open your eyes when you're ready. Now it's okay to take a moment, sometimes it does when you've been really deep in that theta brainwave, that healing, that recuperative state. Just give yourself a moment, but the guides always encourage us now to simply open our eyes when the healing and the activations are done, because what the guides want us to know is that it's not a separate state. Reaching that state, being in that healing energy, being in that intuitive space is not something that has to be separate. You don't have to go and meditate to reach it. You just open your eyes and you take it with you on your day. So I encourage you to take it with you on your day. Of course, if you want to take a look at any of the meditations that we've mentioned, you'll find them before and see if you resonate with them, if they resonate with your energy, and have a fantastic day. Bye.